If you clicked on this video, there's a good chance you're alone right now. I believe you're supposed to watch this video all the way through, and there's a reason this came on your feed. Recently, I have been alone a lot, and also recently, I have felt really lonely. I go through seasons, sometimes I feel pretty lonely, sometimes I don't feel lonely at all. Today was one of those days. I came home and I had nothing to do other than to work and prioritize myself and rest, but I felt lonely. The feeling of loneliness is weird because you can feel lonely in a room full of people. You could be surrounded by so many people and you could still feel lonely. I realized I had a problem when I sat back and I realized what my life was. I'm living the life I've always wanted to live since I was a 15-year-old boy, and I'm 21 now, and I live in Los Angeles, and I'm doing the craziest stuff. I'm traveling around the world and I'm getting crazy opportunities, but I still feel lonely. No matter what caliber you are in your career, or how successful you are, or how many friends you have, or how many followers you have, you will always have the opportunity to feel lonely. There is no amount of success, there is no number of followers or of friends or things you can do in this life that could get rid of loneliness. When I realized that I was lonely, I had to do some self-reflecting. I've also asked so many people around me and they all feel the same. Why are we all feeling lonely? This current timeline that we live in is so dystopian because we are never supposed to watch all these highlight reels of everyone else's life. We are seeing everyone else's lives, where they're traveling, what they're up to, their jokes, their humor, their relationship statuses. We are seeing everything. We're always connected to people. If you're watching this on your phone, you have the opportunity to text any of your friends, to call any of your friends. You can go on Instagram, TikTok, any social media platform, and you can watch and look at what they're up to. You can scroll on YouTube and you can watch entertaining videos while you're eating. There are countless ways to stay connected with everyone on this planet. We are so unbelievably connected as a human race. It was not like this. People 100 years ago were never able to put a camera in front of them and just talk and upload it to the internet for people to see. This is a timeline that we live in right now where we are seeing everything everywhere all at once. And it's overwhelming. It's a lot. I think this is where the feeling of loneliness comes from. I always feel like I am behind. I always feel like I'm not doing enough, and I always feel like I am missing out. I have done so much with my life so far, but I still feel like I'm behind. I've been able to achieve some crazy things in my life so far. So why do I feel lonely? Why do I feel like I'm missing out? And why do I feel like I'm behind? I truly believe it's because of social media. When I'm alone, I spend my time on social media. You're alone right now, and you're spending your time on social media. Because if you're watching this, it's on YouTube, which is a platform on social media. When we fill our alone time on social media, it doesn't give ourselves time to really sit with who we are as people and really tend to our hearts and our desires and what we need in the moment. We're kind of just filling our brain with this junk, and we're ignoring how we actually feel on the inside. When we're alone, we can feel sad, we can feel happy, we can feel all these different emotions, but as soon as we turn on the social media, it numbs out all those emotions and we just feel lonely. When you are emotionless and you're not thinking and you turn your brain off, you become a person that is on autopilot. And even though I'm doing a lot, when I go on autopilot and I see everyone else do a lot, I feel like I am missing out. I feel like I'm not doing enough. I feel like I am lonely because I don't have those kinds of friends in those videos that I'm watching when I'm alone. I feel like this is such a problem. I feel like everyone in our generation feels this way. We're all looking at each other's lives and we're analyzing each other. I'm analyzing everyone in front of me on my social media, and it comes back to bite me in the butt because I feel like I'm not enough. because I'm comparing myself to all these people. I'm picking apart myself because I don't have what they have. I don't have the money this person has. I don't have the looks that this person has. I don't have the aesthetic that this person has. And it's such a slippery slope that I feel like everyone falls victim to. I want you to just sit here for a couple minutes and take some deep breaths, because it's really important to focus on yourself and how you're feeling. If you're watching this by yourself, I'm guessing that things have been heavy recently, or maybe just something feels wrong. You don't have to know exactly how you're feeling. You don't have to know exactly what's wrong for it to still hurt. Sometimes things just hurt. Sometimes alone just sucks. And I want the person who is watching this video to know, amongst all this crazy social media, amongst all these other videos that you can watch on YouTube, I want you to know that I see you, I love you, and I hope that after you're done watching this video, you're able to give yourself some love that you deserve. God loves you so much, and I want you to know that. The people that we compare ourselves to are also comparing themselves to other people, and they're also hurting. They're just maybe doing a better job at hiding it. We're all learning new ways to hide how we're hurting. As a generation, we're all just putting on masks and saying we're fine. We're not actually spending time alone to really understand how we're feeling and to really tend what we need. We don't need to rush our lives in order to feel like we're not falling behind. It's important to recognize where you're at in life and to feel proud of yourself, because if you don't feel proud of yourself, not pride, not to be stuck up and to think that you're a know-it-all, but if you don't feel proud of yourself and your accomplishments, even if it's getting out of the bed in the morning and brushing your teeth, that is still something to be proud of, because you're showing up for yourself every day. Even if you're not, it's still important to give yourself grace, because life is so hard and we don't have it all together, and everyone's pretending that they have it all together, but they don't. And I want you to know that it's okay if you don't as well, because nobody has it together. The next words that come out of my mouth, I want you to really hear. You don't need to earn rest by being productive. You don't have to do all these things in order to earn rest. Everyone deserves to rest and to be alone and to recharge. You're allowed to pause without quitting. You're allowed to hit pause. That is an okay thing to do. Sometimes loneliness is space clearing for something real. Some seasons of your life are quiet so you can hear yourself again. You're supposed to have moments where you just sit back and breathe. If you don't sit back and analyze what's going on, you're gonna go insane. I feel like I have been going insane, and I feel like we're all victim of that. But if you don't process things out, you are going to go numb. You have to process things out. It's so important. That is why being alone is important. I also encourage you, after this video is done, to use the time that you have alone right now to process things out. Instead of filling our minds with social media and videos, I think it's important to use rest to just sit alone with your thoughts and give yourself some motivation to go on. Give yourself some grace. Talk to yourself, give yourself some affirmation, pray to God and ask Him to reveal Himself to you, that you are able to feel His love for you, because you are created by God. You don't have to solve your entire life tonight. That is not the goal. You have your entire life to figure that out. I want you to do something with me, and you might think this is corny, but I think there's gonna be power in it, and I believe you're gonna feel better. I want you to unclench your jaw right now and just feel your face relax. And I want you to close your eyes. Close them. And I want you to take a deep breath on the count of 3 and hold it for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And then breathe out. Think about how you have a roof over your head. You have a refrigerator full of food. There are many people in the world that do not even have the small things that we overlook. Find something to be grateful for. I want to remind you that you do not have to keep striving. You do not have to try to prove anything. You are doing great. You're doing the best that you can right now. And I'm so proud of you for doing that. This is not the end of your story, and things will not always feel like this. Future you is quietly rooting for you right now. When you look back on yourself in this season of your life, you're going to be glad that you gave yourself time and gave yourself grace to figure everything out. I'm rooting for you to keep going. If nobody has told you this recently, I'm proud of you. It is hard sometimes to just keep going, and I want you to know that there are people that are rooting for you and that love you and that I love you, and you got this. So please take some time, get off the internet. Since you are alone, use this time that you are alone to process things out and to not fill it in with things that will just make you feel lonely and behind. You are exactly on track. There's a reason you stayed to the end of this video, and there's a reason that you are breathing and doing life. There is someone that needs you, and there is someone that wants you. So keep going. You got this. I love you. You're doing great.